Hi, I'm Mariella Stemler, and this week on News to Celebrate, we're sharing stories that bring people together across Western New York. We'll introduce you to the Buffalo Zoo's newest arrival, a curious anteater making its debut. We'll recognize commitment and leadership at Buffalo's Fire Department promotion ceremony. And we'll take a look at what's ahead for the Buffalo Sabres as the team welcomes a new general manager. From new beginnings to years of service, there is plenty to celebrate.
There's something truly special happening at the Stony Brook Quail Run development in Lancaster.
Every year we get bigger and bigger, and it is just amazing to see.
More than 300 houses, all lit up for the holidays. But these lights aren't just for show.
It started with people who wanted to give back, and they thought, what better way than Christmas lights?
The Stony Brook legendary lights shine with purpose.
It is a need that not a lot of people know about. There are children in our town and neighboring towns that actually don't have beds, and they sleep on the floor every night.
For a child not to have a bed and not to get a good night's sleep, it really puts them at a disadvantage for each day that they wake up.
It's Sleep in Heavenly Peace's mission to ensure no child sleeps on the floor.
Each bed that we build is a twin-size wooden bed. It comes complete with mattress, sheets, pillow, ready to go to sleep.
The drive to support their cause runs through this neighborhood.
This is a neighborhood of loving, caring people who want to make this season special for everybody.
The lights may only shine until New Year's Day, but the community impact glows brightly even longer.
To see that a community would come together and make that happen for our area children, it really embodies the spirit of the season.
On your side, Courtney Courtwright, Channel 2 News.
The holiday season is actually a very busy time for this type of industry.
During the holidays,
salons are super busy.
It's easy to feel the rush. But from one chair
I think your cut looks great too.
to another in this Erie One-Bosie salon,
Yeah, it makes people feel great.
students are focused on what the season of giving is all about.
Some people aren't fortunate to go to salons and get their hair done, so anything to make the client feel beautiful is amazing.
They're offering free haircuts through January for all ages.
Seeing our clients walk out of here feeling and looking their best makes us all feel so great.
A service like this can change somebody's life. That's the look we're going for.
That same generosity
See those customers gratified is just nothing like it in the world.
is being offered by their barber school, a couple of doors down.
Feels good to help people feel good, so I get a lot of satisfaction from that, seeing people happy and feel better about themselves.
It's uplifting, like how the holidays should be.
Just like the holidays are all about giving, coming here is about more than just a haircut.
They help us build our skills and become better at what we do.
It's about the confidence that not only clients walk out with,
You are all good.
but also students.
Watching them really hone in that talent and make our clients feel and look their best is wonderful for us.
On your side, Courtney Courtwright, Channel 2 News.
Here at Hyde Park Elementary in Niagara Falls, 496 students are going home with a wrapped gift, and it's all thanks to, of course, the big man behind me, Santa Claus, but also the organization Totally Buffalo Cares. The presents include anything from a Squishmallow to a purse kit to Lego kits, anything that a child might want. And how they did it this year was each grade level had a boy present and a girl present, so each child is going home with the same gift. They also are getting a healthy snack as well as a set of gloves and a hat as well. So Santa's really bringing them all of the joy this year through Totally Buffalo Cares.
Mary and I are both from Niagara Falls, so it's something that's near and dear to our hearts, and we love to bless these children and see their faces. We started this charity in honor of our dad, and it brings us great joy to see the kids have a wonderful day that brings them a little bit of comfort and joy, even if it's just for today.
The principal here at Hyde Park says that this is the second year Totally Buffalo Cares has done something like this, and it is her absolute favorite day of the year. On your side at Hyde Park Elementary, Natalie Foss, Channel 2 News.
the start of a new era of Sabres hockey here in downtown Buffalo. Terry Pegula in attendance at KeyBank Center to introduce Jarmo Kekalainen as the newest general manager of the Buffalo Sabres. Kekalainen taking over for the fired Kevin Adams, who was in the role of GM for over 5 seasons but could not get the Sabres to the playoffs, part of what is now a 14-year playoff drought. In Kekalainen's introductory press conference, he said he told the players to not worry about that, to worry about the present, that this team has a lot of talent to flip the script.
Well, the one thing we talked about when I talked to the team is that it's not their fault, the 14 years that people keep talking about. We're going to focus on today. What can we do today to get better, whether it's on individual level or as a team? And we're going to focus on today. We don't even want to look too much into the future. We got a lot of hockey left this year. I think we can do special things with this team.
Kekalainen said that he believes this is close to being a playoff team, and he believes they can make the playoffs as soon as this season. The Sabres' first game under Kekalainen's tenure, Flyers at home here Thursday night at 7:30 p.m. On your site here at KeyBank Center, Jonathan Acosta, Channel 2 Sports.
As he prepared to hang up his robe, his final remarks from the bench would be emotional.
Thank you for making my life so very special. Thank you.
And greeted by thunderous applause from colleagues of the 80-year-old Scrutiny.
Basically, it's a combination of Mother Nature and Father Time telling me it's time to go.
In his time, Scrutiny presided over several landmark cases, including that of the Lackawanna 6 terror cell, all federal litigation related to the crash of Flight 3407, and Tonawanda Coke, one of the nation's first federal criminal prosecutions under the Clean Air Act. His decisions cleared the way for the Seneca Nation to open the Buffalo Creek Casino and upheld most of New York's SAFE Act while striking down the provision that only 7 rounds could be loaded into a magazine, ruling it was an arbitrary restriction. Scrutiny was nominated for the bench by President George H.W. Bush.
He said, I only want one thing from you, no strings attached. And I said, what is that, sir? And he says, I want you to exercise judicial independence in your decision-making and not be driven by politics.
He retires at a time where many believe federal court decisions are being driven by just that, and who accuse federal judges in particular of legislating from the bench.
You hear a lot of that accusation now. You do, and you didn't hear that as much, at least as far back as I can remember. And that's very, very troubling to me, because I think the independence of the judiciary is what drives the success of our nation.
Another thing he believes drives the success of the nation involves something else federal judges traditionally engage in, the swearing in of new citizens.
It doesn't matter from where you come or who you are. That's been probably the most joyful part of my job.
A job which, in the opinion of those assembled today, was a job well done. On your side, Dave McKinley, Channel 2 News.
Well, here at St. Mary's School for the Deaf, behind me, there is a full-on Candyland Wonderland for the students' winter celebration this year. Every year they choose a theme, they decorate, and then the students get to arrive. They get to meet Santa, who actually signs for them, and they get a gift as well. Along with that, there's plenty of dancing and snacks and celebrating. Organizers say that this is just a great way to celebrate the holiday season with their family.
Students need something fun, staff needs something fun, so we all come together and celebrate. We have like a special relationship here at St. Mary's. It really feels like family, so you got to have your family to celebrate Christmas. To see a student go up, meet Santa, tell them what they want, be so excited to get a gift, it's just like, it's beautiful, it's the best.
Another special thing about today is that parents actually have the opportunity to come and join in on the celebrations, and Beth tells us that this is the students' favorite day of the year, and from being in there for just a few minutes, I can absolutely understand why. On your side at St. Mary's School of the Deaf, Natalie Foss, Channel 2 News.
The holidays have officially arrived at the Buffalo and Erie County Botanical Gardens. Their annual poinsettia exhibit is now open, filling the conservatory with warmth, color, and a little holiday magic.
Yeah, we have our poinsettia exhibit opening today. It is absolutely beautiful. We have hundreds and hundreds of poinsettias in all different kinds of colors, varieties, shapes. It feels like a holiday magical scene in here, and it's so warm. It's a great thing to do to come and warm up, especially on a really cold day like today.
Poinsettias fill all 12 greenhouses with colors you won't see anywhere else.
We have some really, really unique colors that you maybe haven't seen before. So we have some colors that are pinks, some orange, some nice peaches. So things that you might see in a grocery store or at a nursery, you might not see until you come here to the poinsettia exhibit. So you're going to see lots of different things that you've never seen before.
And there's plenty happening beyond the plants, from poinsettias after dark to mini golf nights, visits with Santa, and even a new Lego-themed Bricks and Brews event for adults.
It's really an amazing thing that so many Western New Yorkers love this exhibit so much and come back year after year. There's lots of people that have photos of themselves as children, and then they come back as adults and bring their own families. We've been around for 125 years, so it's really incredible that we can offer these, amazing programs year after year and make memories for families and in the community.
The poinsettia exhibit runs now through January 4th at the Buffalo and Erie County Botanical Gardens.
His debut at the Buffalo Zoo this morning, a giant male anteater right there named Tupi or Tuppy, whatever. Tupi arrived, I guess, in Buffalo back in October, moving from the Nashville Zoo, 7 years old. He's going to join the zoo's female anteater, Maria, as part of a breeding program to help conserve that vulnerable species.
We plan to introduce him to our female come January, but we want to make sure that he's settled and acclimated and knows the routine. He does have a visual to the female right now when he's in our off exhibit area. They don't have the best eyesight, but they do have a great sense of smell, so he can smell her, and he definitely is showing interest already in the female.
A romance in the air. Guests can now visit Tupi in the Rainfall Forest exhibit there during regular zoo hours. Wonder if he moonlights as an insect exterminator, Dan. What do you think?
And it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas in Lackawanna. Look at that. That is beautiful. As our Lady of Victory National Shrine and Basilica gets ready to celebrate a major milestone. This Christmas will mark 100 years since the first Mass was ever held at the Basilica by Father Baker. And just in time, the finishing touches were put on the holiday decorations last night.
There was a crew of about 35 people that came in, and they worked for a couple hours to make all this happen. So I'm very, very grateful. We have over 20 Christmas trees, over 150 poinsettias. We have the beautiful creche, and midnight Mass, I'll carry the baby Jesus in and place the baby Jesus there in the creche, and we're going to be filled with great joy.
Monsignor LaPuma also gave us an update on the ongoing renovations at the Basilica, saying that the project is paused right now until better weather returns in the springtime.
Well, Delaware North is spreading holiday cheer with its Adopt a Family program. This season, employees adopted 6 families through Child and Family Services, Gateway Longview, and Say Yes Buffalo, shopping for 29 individuals and purchasing nearly 300 gifts. Today, they packed and delivered those gifts ahead of the holidays.
This event is really important, especially to our team members, because just about everyone participates. Every holiday season we feel so lucky, and we know that we want to share all that we have with all of our wonderful neighbors in Buffalo. And it's just great to see how much participation we have from our colleagues.
Those families are receiving everything from toys and electronics to household items and winter clothing.
The 2026 MLK Day of Service Committee officially launched its volunteer portal, encouraging Western New Yorkers to sign up and serve this January 19th. Organizers said this year is expected to be the largest year yet. Volunteers help with painting, community beautification, recycling, weatherization, and food distribution, living out Dr. King's message of service.
The MLK Day of Service really is always about giving back. It is about coming outside, putting some gloves on, right, grabbing a hammer or a paintbrush, but it's also about community. It's about coming together for a purpose, right, together, all of us together, doing something together for the betterment of our community.
The citywide effort began in 2021 with just 20 volunteers and has since grown into a major community movement.
art installation making patients smile at Oshai Children's Hospital. The installation titled Choose Love was created by local artist The Ghost, also known as Patty Thomas. Leaders at Oshai say its message reflects the work that they do every single day.
Patty's work embraces identity, empathy, and the layers that make us who we are. Values that align beautifully with the care we provide.
The artwork was donated to the hospital by the Simonelli family as a part of Oshai's Healing Arts Initiative.
One Buffalo Bills player is making sure that no families are forgotten this holiday season. Defensive end Greg Rousseau teamed up with the YWCA of Western New York today to help give back to some single mothers. Each mom received a gift card to help with the financial burden that sometimes comes with the holidays. After the shopping, the Rousseau Family Foundation then helped them wrap their gifts.
It's holiday season. It's a good time to show some love and help people out that are kind of less fortunate or might need some help. At the end of the day, it's not just about football. There's more to it than that. Like, you can affect lives in many different ways, whether it's winning games and making plays on Sundays or helping out on a Monday or Tuesday in the community. So, I mean, I feel like a lot of the dudes on the team have a good mindset with that and try to get out here and help out in the community. So I know I try to just do my part.
This is Rousseau's second time meeting with the YWCA of Western New York single mothers to provide support for them during the holiday season. He says he wants to continue doing it every year he can.
It's great to see all these football players out in the community.
I know.
A lot
I was
this
going to
year.
say they're probably really sore the day after a game.
I'd be in the hot tub or the sauna.
Yeah.
In the city of Buffalo, several members of the Buffalo Fire Department were honored this afternoon. There was a promotion ceremony to formally recognize 3 members for their service in the city. They received badges signifying their new leadership positions.
Over the years, I've learned that leadership isn't about rank or title. It's about strength of character, responsibility, and the willingness to guide, mentor, and train the men and women assigned under you. Today, I challenge each of you to focus on your purpose, to lead with competence and respect, and to always prioritize firefighter safety.
And we want to congratulate all 3 members of the Buffalo Fire Department on their promotions and thank them for their service.
CEO of the Boys and Girls Club of Buffalo is stepping down after more than a decade at the helm. Sherry McDonough, who has led the organization since 2014, announced she's retiring. During her time, the club expanded programming and achieved stronger financial stability. McDonough also guided the organization through the pandemic, keeping essential services available for thousands of kids. The board says a search for a new CEO is now underway.
We're hearing from canal-side leaders about what they have planned for families during Christmas break. The fun starts this Saturday with the return of Jingle Bell Rock the Ice. Families are going to meet Santa, of course, ride the Ice Express train and, of course, the bumper cars, and enjoy holiday treats and much more.
This is really the kickoff to our extended holiday break. We like to celebrate the start of the holiday season here at the Ice, and on Saturday from 6 to 9. It's one of the biggest events that we host at the rink, and you can come down and enjoy the festivities. Like you mentioned, we have a lot of fun things happening, mascots, appearances, fireworks, specials, and giveaways together with our partners at Highmark.
Doing everything today. You saw the back of my head there. Canal-side will also be offering, there I am again, extended hours throughout winter break. And to learn more, you can watch the full interview I did there on Most Buffalo. Catch up on today's episode or stream the show live every Monday and Thursday at 2:30 with Lauren Hall. She does it much better than I do on our streaming app, WGRZ+. Download on your TV and watch for free.
We're in the full holiday spirit here at the Ice at Canal-side. I'm here with Michelle Sigatello from the Buffalo Waterfront. Michelle, tell me about some of the fun things that are happening as we head into winter break.
Yeah, so starting this weekend, we've got Jingle Bell Rock the Ice on Saturday from 6 to 9. That's one of our biggest, best events of the year down here. We've got Santa, Pip the Penguin's going to be here on site, photo ops, DJ, fireworks. If you wear something festive, you get $1 off admission. So we really got the whole 9 coming on Saturday. And then winter break, we've extended hours. We're open from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day.
Awesome, Michelle, thank you. I'm going to come over here, show you one of these igloos that they've got. And inside we have Michaela from Highmark. Hi, Michaela. Oh my gosh. Well, we're going to sit down and enjoy with you. So, Michaela, we were talking about some of the fun things that you guys have going on here at the Ice at Canal side. Do you want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, there's so many great opportunities down at the Ice at Canal side, and specifically community-based. We recently did a Buffalo Bills skate with Joshua Palmer, wide receiver, that raised $1,700 for the university school. We gave out BPS vouchers so students and teachers can skate for free. And now you can come on down to the Ice at Canal side and donate $1, $3, or $5 for our Hungry campaign that donates funds back to our local food pantries.
Awesome. Thanks, Michaela. Thank you, Michelle. And if you are interested in coming down here, maybe perhaps over winter break, it's a great way to get outside, get active, and enjoy the winter here in Buffalo. Live and on your side at Canal Side, Natalie Foss, Channel 2 News.
Okay, if you're still hunting for last-minute holiday gifts, the procrastinators, you know you're out there. Holiday market happening this Saturday at Buffalo Riverworks. It's going to feature 100 local vendors and artisans, everything from apparel and jewelry to crafts and home decor.
Now, when you support local, you're supporting your neighbors, your friends, so you're helping local people provide Christmas for their families, so it's a win-win.
Again, the procrastinators market, that would never happen to me, is happening this Saturday from 10 until 5. I'll get there at 5:30. Admission is free, 10 to 5.
The city of Buffalo is celebrating Bangladesh Victory Day by flying the Bangladeshi flag in Niagara Square. Today marks the day that Bangladesh gained independence in 1971 after a 9-month liberation war that claimed the lives of millions. City officials joined community members today to honor the sacrifices of those who fought for freedom and to celebrate Bangladeshi history, resilience, and heritage.
16 December 1971 is a date very memorable to every Bangladeshi. In one side, it is the day where freedom is celebrated after Bangladesh won the war. On the other side, there were lots of sacrifices, bloodshed, fights, struggle.
The Erie County Legislature also recognized Victory Day for its profound impact on the Bangladeshi community.
Well, that's all for this edition of News to Celebrate, shining a spotlight on the moments that make Western New York special. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.